On-camera video light has been one of most perplexing problem among the cinematographers and filmmakers around the globe, and so for me as well. Because I always wanted to have that one video light which is portable, affordable with some good build quality, and yes, of course, which can give me some professional video light as well. But that never happened until I got this beauty. Well, I have been waiting for this kind of light from a long time, and this is Aputure's AL-F7 on-camera video light, and this tiny little thing got some really insane and powerful features packed in this package. In this video, we will be unboxing this light. Also, we will talk about what exactly makes this light the most powerful and the most versatile on-camera light of the time. And for the better understanding, I will also be comparing this light with another very famous light, which is from Yongnuo YN300 Mark II. And this video will be really fun for you guys. I would like to mention that this video is not sponsored. No one sent me this item to make this video or this review. I am making this video just because I want to share my own experience with this light with you guys. As a filmmaker, I have been through that pain when you buy some product and after some time you realize, oh, that product is not for me. That is not exactly what I was expecting from this product. Sometimes this isn't that quality which I was expecting. So it's your choice. Either you want to learn from my experience or you want to learn after spending a lot of money on some stupid products. Also, I'll be sharing very informative things about on-camera video lights in this video, so you may be able to calculate your need and choose your future video light wisely so you may not regret your decision. For right now, let's start from unboxing. So we have our Aputure AL-F7 box here. On the box we have some things mentioned which are included inside the box, and this is the box itself. So let's just open it. Boom! Very satisfying feeling, yeah. Okay, let's just find out what's inside, and we have a bag inside. Nothing else in the box. So Aputure is really famous about giving quality to its customer, and the bag itself speaks about the quality. Yeah, I really like the bag. Good presentation once again. Aputure, good job. Now let's find out what's inside the bag. And over here we have this light unit, which is really cool looking, smart, very lightweight, and its build is plastic, but it's very well made, very neat and clean. The front element is kind of very neat. On back we have this Aputure logo over here and this LCD which may show our battery life, the brightness and the Kelvin. And on side we have these on off button, and this on off button is really cool one, because on my old light, which is Yongnuo 300 Mark II, I really don't like this button because this is not comfortable at all, while over here this one is really comfortable. And over here we have a dial from which we can adjust our brightness and our Kelvin as well. You have one Sony NPF battery slot, so you may power your light by the most well-known Sony NPF battery. And yeah, here's the light. But for right now we are turning it off and removing the battery and looking at the other features as well. You have D-tap power input option as well. You have USB-C port, so you may power the light with power bank or anything. You have 3 side mounting options, so this light could be used at any position. It's very lightweight. Its build is very small. I think it will perfectly fit with new mirrorless cameras like the upcoming Sony A7C and the crop sensor cameras. So This is very useful light for those who are looking for small camera system with some powerful features. So if you want to have a little bit of more idea about its size, I'll be comparing it with Yongnuo 300 Mark II. You can clearly see the difference in the size. Bond doors are closed right now, but see, it's almost 60 to 70% of the size as compared to Yongnuo. If I open the bond doors, so then see, it's hell of difference. Like seriously, this thing is built for mirrorless cameras, crop sensor cameras, and the upcoming full frames like Sony A7C, which are very small size build. So let's just put the light aside and see what else we got in the box. And over here we have some books, we have some diffusing panels, so we can use it with our light. Over here we have a USB-C cable, so you may power your light with some power bank or anything. Over here we have this tiny little ball head, which is very famous of the time because Aputure made this ball head really robust and it's completely made of metal. You can mount your light on this ball head, and this is really amazing quality. I can clearly guarantee you, if you buy this one separately from Amazon or eBay or B&H Photo, you can clearly be spending 20 to 30 bucks on this quality ball head. It comes with the package, this is not separate from the package, and yeah, you can easily mount your light on this ball head. And the best quality of it is you can clearly angle your light at any position, so that is really a cool thing, and this is really impressive. And if you are coming from Yongnuo or something, so you may feel the clear difference because Yongnuo got some really cheap kind of mounting system, and this one is not the original from this light, because I broke the original one, which was way more cheaper than this right now. Over here I bought this separately for 5 to 7 bucks, I guess. I tried to get the best mounting system for this light, but still this isn't enough to hold this light perfectly, because this light is about 730 grams of weight, which is quite heavy. But over here this light is only 260 grams, which is insane, and it's very lightweight, very compact. You also have the mounting option on the bottom of the ball head, so you may mount it on your C stand or anything. This light over here got some really insane amount of features, which includes its beam angle is 45 degrees, and it is adjustable from 3200 Kelvin to 9500 Kelvin, which is insane. We don't have any other on-camera video light in the market right now which offer that wide range of Kelvin setting, and its color accuracy is really cool, which is CRI and TLCI is equal to 95, which is completely best of the market. We have the continuous dimming system from 1% to 100%, unlike the other ones like the Yongnuo, which is not continuous, and it has the steps inside, so you can't just actually got your exact desired brightness from the light. But over here you have the complete control from 1% to 100%, which is insane. This light has 256 LEDs on its panel, but as it is spotted from 3200 Kelvin to 9500 Kelvin, so we have the 5500 Kelvin at the center, which is daylight equivalent. So if you set this light on 5500 Kelvin, you will get two things in bonus. Number one, it will be using the complete LEDs available on the panel, and secondly, you will get the daylight equivalent light at maximum brightness, which is its most hot selling point. You also have a bunch of options over here to power it, like one Sony NPF battery, or you can use the adapter. So you can use the DC input over here, you can use the D-tap power input, and the fourth one is you can use USB-C port, which makes it very convenient. And you have 4 type of input to power this light, which is very convenient. You will never run out of options to power this light. Now let's just find out how this light actually works. So We have one Sony NPF battery here, and let's just turn on this light. And over here we have the battery indication, and over here we have the brightness level, and over here we have the Kelvin setting, the temperature setting. Okay, so let's just bring the brightness up, and over here we have stepless dimming option, which is completely cool, because on other lights we have stepping options from 10 to 20%, 30%, but over here you can clearly go to from 0% to 100%, which is completely insane. Yeah, this is right now on 100% and it's on 5500 Kelvin. This is really bright as compared to its size. And now I am bringing it down to the 30% for the better understanding for the Kelvin, and I am going to change the Kelvin. Right now it's set on the daylight equivalent 5500 Kelvin, and I'm going to put it on the maximum Kelvin value, which is 9500 Kelvin. This one is the bluish kind of temperature, and now let's just bring it down to the 3200, which is, you can clearly see this is completely yellowish kind of color temperature. So we have a wide range of color temperature. And one more thing which I just noticed about this light, I am putting it on 5500 Kelvin and on the 100% brightness. This thing right now is set on 5500 Kelvin and 100% brightness. And over here we have Yongnuo on 5500 Kelvin and complete brightness, and you can clearly see this thing is not producing the exact 5500 Kelvin quality light. Yeah, you can clearly compare these two. This is the Yongnuo one. So here we have 5500 Kelvin on 100% brightness on Aputure light, and you can clearly see it seems more like 5500 Kelvin as compared to the Yongnuo one. So one thing is for sure, you are getting some really good quality light coming out of this tiny little thing, which is completely amazing. Overall, I really like the controlling of this light and this LCD on the back. This is very user-friendly kind of light, and its build quality is really awesome. Although it's not made of metal, but still it's good quality plastic, and its finishing is really cool, and it feels really compact and lightweight in hand, and it will look really cool on every mirrorless and crop sensor camera out there in the market right now. For now, for the best possible understanding, we are comparing these lights side by side with their features and differences, so you may have the better idea. The Aputure AL-F7 has the beam angle of 45 degrees. However, the Yongnuo YN300 Mark II has the beam angle of 55 degrees. The Aputure AL-F7 has the temperature control all the way from 3200 Kelvin to 9500 Kelvin, which is completely insane. However, Yongnuo YN300 Mark II has the temperature control from 3200 Kelvin to 5500 Kelvin. The Aputure AL-F7 has the continuous dimming option all the way from 1% to 100%. However, the Yongnuo YN300 has stepping dimming option, which is from 10 to 20% to 30% to 40% and so on. The Aputure AL-F7 has the color accuracy of CRI and TLCI equal to 95. However, the Yongnuo YN300 Mark II has the color accuracy of CRI 90, which is a clear and a huge difference in the light quality. Aputure AL-F7 has 256 LEDs on its panel, and the Yongnuo has the 300 LEDs on its panel, but I still found these two lights more or less the similar in the brightness. I don't know how that happened, but still I found these two lights equivalent in the brightness. The Aputure AL-F7 has the 15 watt of maximum power consumption, and the Yongnuo has 18 watt of maximum power consumption. Aputure AL-F7 has 4 power input options: Sony NPF battery, D-tap, USB-C and DC input. However, the Yongnuo only have 2 options, one from Sony NPF battery and other from DC input. Aputure AL-F7 weight is only 260 grams, which is quite a lightweight. However, the Yongnuo YN300 is 730 grams, which is 3 times heavier than the Aputure AL-F7. And for the price, you can get Aputure AL-F7 for $98. However, you can get the Yongnuo YN300 Mark II around $65 to $70. So there is not that hell of difference in the price if you compare the exact amount of qualities you are getting from this light. As per my opinion, this light over here has some really insane amount of features as compared to this light, and also this is very compact, lightweight, and really cool looking light. I can really take it everywhere when I am traveling or anything, on my sets, on my shoots, on my weddings, on my corporate videos. This thing gives me almost the same brightness with the hell of better quality light with a bunch of power input options, which makes this light the most powerful and the most versatile on-camera video light of the time. So finally, if you ask for my personal opinion about this light, then I would say this light is really value for money. Like, you are getting this very cool looking bag, and this bag is very high quality. And apart from bag, we have this very cute little light which is lightweight, is very well built, and have some really cool features inside, and you have a bunch of powering options. And if you are a traveler or vlogger or something, then you might love this light because this is really lightweight and it has very decent and good quality light output. For myself, this would be my go-to light for any run and gun condition from now on, at least until I find something better than this one. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, then give me a thumbs up, and if you're new here, then do consider subscribing my channel because it would be appreciated. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.